live. Welcome everybody to the 80 Insider Live Thursday 30. My name is Pat Cohan, and the Thursday 30 show is a new concept that we came up with AD and talk through kind of the situation they're in and how they're leading through it. If you're just entering the meeting, please put in the chat where you're tuning in from. It's always cool to see how many people and how far away people are tuning in from. We already got somebody from Hawaii that's put themselves in the chat. Also, make sure your chat setting is set to all panelists and attendees. So today's guest is Emily Barkley from Union Public Schools in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Emily, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Today, we're going to try to tackle three topics. And right off the bat, I'm going to let you know that we cancel or we're going to have to get rid of one of those topics because Emily's dealing with some stuff that happened today. So we're going to focus in on that. But our three planned topics were rivalry game recommendations, forgotten fall festivities, transitioning into new technologies. Okay. But before we dive into those topics, I do want to let you know that Huddle is the group that's helping us run these interviews and the show. So they are helping a lot of schools as well with their return to play program. What this program gets you is a full athletic department package. Emily actually has the full athletic department package, so she can answer questions specifically about that. But basically, it is giving it Huddle to all your teams, so they're able to do video and break down stats and be able to upload them to a server right away so they can break down practices or games with their coaching staffs immediately. You also get a Huddle Focus camera, which allows you to do all that. And they have some really good deals going on right now because of the budget situations that everybody's in. So they call it the Return to Play program. Definitely look into getting more information. But freeze right now, or really don't want to risk paying for a new system with season potentially getting canceled. They do have a you won't be charged as much, or maybe not at all. So definitely check that out. Huddle.com/go/AD-insider. So Emily, I'm going to dive right into it because we got on our practice call and you said, hey, this just happened. So I think that's going to be probably the best place to start. So today, just walk me through your day, what happened, and what can we learn from it?
Sure. Thanks for having me again. I really appreciate it. You know, I know this is a tough time for everybody, and every situation is certainly unique, but I think we all feel like we're in the same boat in this together. But, you know, you start your day getting ready, reading through some questions, getting prepared for today. And then unfortunately, we have some situations where we have student athletes that have positive COVID tests, and then you have to start tracing back. And the bad news is, you know, we're tracing back from when they started their symptoms, which happens to put us at a Friday night football game last week. And so the impact is just great in terms of, you know, we ended up having to send 9 quarantine notices this morning to parents of student athletes, not necessarily that had COVID, but were in what we would deem as close contact with those individuals. And so that's, I mean, it's not a fun way to start your day, and it kind of shuts down a lot of sports when they're particularly